being able to kind of go into the school and stand up in front of, you know, a bunch of young people and say like, hi, my name's Becca, I'm bisexual, like I'm out and proud, and this is all of like the amazing things I've achieved, is just like heartwarming to me. I wish I had something like that when I was younger.
I think I always had a sense that I was different somehow. I was kind of a tomboy as a kid, and I think I always had this feeling that I wasn't going to be straight and I wasn't going to live up to the expectations that my family and wider society had for me.
When I was around like 12, 13, I had a kind of like close friend come out to me as bisexual, and that was actually the first time I'd ever heard the term bisexual. It was like kind of like a light switch going on in my brain, and I was like, oh wow, like there are other people out there who are like me.
This started to play out with the kind of clothes I wanted to wear and that not going down well at home. Then when I realised that that was actually because I was a lesbian, I really tried to hide and suppress that, and tried really for a long time to try and be straight or be perceived as being straight, and that obviously has really long-term damaging effects.
Especially when I was in school, that's when I started to get a lot more kind of, I don't know, stereotypical and kind of picky comments. A lot of people thought that I was doing it for attention or I was making it up.
I think at school, you know, I faced bullying. You'd hear gay as being something that was disgusting, shameful, very negative.
The more that those comments started to happen, it started to feel like very isolating, kind of really chipped away at my self-esteem and how I thought about myself.
When school is so uninclusive that it makes you feel like you are the only person going through this, that is really, really damaging and leaves people feeling like there's no way through. If I had had someone come into school and say, I'm LGBT+, I'm not afraid to say that, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, and in fact actually is something to be celebrated, that would have blown my mind, and it would have saved me years of agony and shame. It took me years beyond school to come out, but it took me even longer to unpick all the internalised homophobia that I had picked up from my time in school.
Especially to be able to see kind of like successful LGBT+ people, or people who, you know, are out and proud and just stand there and say who they are, it would have helped give me a little bit more confidence and a little bit more courage to kind of do that as well. I just really wanted to be an ambassador because I really wanted to be that kind of person for young people today who are going through similar things.
Just Like Us ambassadors are an amazing group of LGBT+ 18 to 25-year-olds who we train to go into secondary schools and talk about what it's like for them growing up LGBT+, why allyship is important, and why we need to stop anti-LGBT+ bullying. And we're really calling for people to sign up and volunteer with us so that, you know, together we can help stop anti-LGBT+ bullying and help those pupils in school feel just that little bit less lonely.